What if the real secret to staying strong, steady, and independent at 70 isn't more meat or more protein shakes, but a small handful of seeds you can add to your meals in seconds? Most people are told to eat more eggs for muscle, and yes, protein matters. But here's what almost nobody explains. Without the right supporting nutrients, your body can't fully use that protein to rebuild and protect your muscles. Today, I'm showing you simple, powerful seeds that can help you stay stronger, recover faster, and keep doing the things you love well into your 70 seconds and beyond. Most people think building or maintaining muscle after 70 is simply about eating more protein, and eggs usually become the hero of that story. Eggs absolutely deserve credit because they contain high-quality protein and important amino acids like leucine that help stimulate muscle protein synthesis. But here's the part that often gets overlooked. Protein is only one piece of the muscle-building puzzle, especially in older adults. Without the right supporting nutrients, your body cannot effectively use that protein to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and using protein. This is sometimes called anabolic resistance, which means your muscles don't respond as strongly to protein intake as they did when you were younger. So even if you're eating eggs every morning, your muscles may not be getting the full benefit unless other nutritional factors are in place. That's where seeds quietly step in and make a powerful difference. Seeds are packed with minerals that act like behind-the-scenes helpers for your muscles. Magnesium, for example, plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It also helps convert the food you eat into usable energy at the cellular level. Without enough magnesium, muscles can feel weaker, tire more easily, and even cramp more often. Eggs contain only small amounts of magnesium, but seeds like pumpkin, chia, and sunflower seeds are rich sources. Zinc is another key nutrient that rarely gets mentioned in muscle conversations. It's essential for tissue repair, immune function, and hormone regulation. After exercise or physical activity, your body needs zinc to help repair microscopic damage in muscle fibers so they can grow back stronger. If zinc intake is too low, recovery slows down and muscle maintenance becomes harder. Seeds, particularly pumpkin seeds, provide a meaningful boost of zinc that complements the protein you get from eggs. Healthy fats are another missing link. Omega-3 fatty acids found in chia and flax seeds help reduce chronic inflammation in the body. Low-grade inflammation tends to increase with age and can interfere with muscle recovery and growth. When inflammation is better controlled, your muscles respond more effectively to the protein you eat. Eggs contain some healthy fats, but they don't provide the same level of omega-3s as these specific seeds unless they are specially fortified. Antioxidants also play an important role. As your muscles work, they produce natural byproducts called free radicals. In excess, these can damage cells and slow recovery. Seeds contain vitamin E and plant compounds that help protect muscle cells from oxidative stress, creating a healthier environment for repair and growth. When you combine protein from eggs with the minerals, healthy fats, and antioxidants from seeds, you create a nutritional team that works together. Protein provides the building blocks, while the nutrients in seeds help your body use those blocks efficiently, support recovery, and maintain muscle function. As you age, one of the biggest hidden reasons muscle strength declines with age isn't just inactivity or low protein intake, but chronic, low-grade inflammation that quietly interferes with how well the body repairs and rebuilds muscle tissue. As the years go by, the body tends to stay in a slightly inflamed state, even without obvious illness, injury. This ongoing inflammation can slow down recovery after physical activity and make it harder for muscles to respond to exercise and good nutrition. That's where certain seeds become incredibly valuable, because they contain natural compounds that help calm this internal stress and support more efficient muscle repair. Chia seeds and flax seeds are especially rich in omega-3 fatty acids, a type of healthy fat known for its anti-inflammatory effects. Omega-3s help regulate the body's inflammatory response so it doesn't stay switched on longer than necessary. When inflammation is better controlled, blood flow to muscle tissue improves, nutrients are delivered more efficiently, and the repair process after movement or exercise becomes more effective. This means less lingering soreness and a quicker return to activity, which is essential for maintaining muscle after 70. Many older adults notice that even mild activity can lead to aches that last for days. This delayed recovery often discourages consistent movement, and without regular muscle use, strength declines faster. By regularly including omega-3 rich seeds in the diet, you give your body tools to recover more smoothly. That can make it easier to stay active day after day, and consistency is one of the most important factors in preserving muscle mass. Inflammation doesn't just affect recovery, it can also interfere with muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to turn dietary protein into new muscle tissue. When inflammation is high, the signals that tell muscles to grow stronger become weaker. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to support these muscle-building signals, helping the body respond better to the protein you eat and the strength exercises you do. In other words, seeds don't just reduce discomfort. They may actually help your muscles make better use of your workouts and meals. These seeds also contain antioxidants, which work alongside omega-3s to protect muscle cells. Physical activity naturally produces oxidative stress, a process that creates unstable molecules called free radicals. In small amounts, this is normal, but when levels get too high, it can damage muscle cells and delay recovery. The antioxidants found in seeds help neutralize these free radicals, reducing unnecessary strain on muscle tissue and supporting a healthier recovery environment. Another important piece is joint comfort. Inflammation often affects joints as well as muscles, leading to stiffness that limits movement. When joints feel better, you're more likely to walk, stretch, and do strength exercises, all of which are critical for maintaining muscle. By helping to ease inflammatory pressure in the body, seeds indirectly support the regular movement that keeps muscles alive and strong over the years. When people think about muscle strength, they usually jump straight to protein. But minerals play an equally important role in how well your muscles actually function from day to day. After 70, even small deficiencies in key minerals can show up as weakness, fatigue, cramps, or slower recovery, all of which make it harder to stay active and maintain muscle mass. Seeds are especially valuable here because they're naturally concentrated sources of several minerals that directly support muscle performance at the cellular level. Magnesium is one of the most important of these. Every time a muscle contracts or relaxes, magnesium is involved. It helps regulate the flow of calcium in and out of muscle cells, which controls the tightening and releasing of muscle fibers. Without enough magnesium, muscles can become tense, cramp more easily, or feel weak and shaky. Magnesium also plays a central role in energy production. It helps convert the food you eat into ATP, the energy currency your muscle cells use to do their work. If magnesium levels are low, you might feel tired more quickly during physical activity, even if you're eating enough overall. Seeds like pumpkin, chia, and sunflower seeds are rich in magnesium, making them a simple way to support smoother, stronger muscle function. Zinc is another mineral that often flies under the radar but has a powerful impact on muscle health. It's essential for tissue repair and growth. When you do any kind of strength movement, even something gentle like standing up from a chair repeatedly, tiny amounts of damage occur in your muscle fibers. This is a normal and necessary part of getting stronger, but your body needs adequate zinc to repair that tissue efficiently. Zinc also supports immune function, which matters more than people realize. Frequent minor illnesses or slow healing can keep you less active, and long periods of inactivity lead to faster muscle loss. Pumpkin seeds are particularly high in zinc, offering meaningful support for recovery and resilience. Iron is another key player, especially for energy and endurance. Iron helps form hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen from your lungs to your muscles. Without enough iron, your muscles don't get the oxygen they need to produce energy effectively. This can lead to fatigue, shortness of breath during activity, and a general sense of weakness. While severe iron deficiency is more common in younger women, mild low iron can affect older adults too, particularly if appetite has decreased. Seeds, including pumpkin and sesame, provide plant-based iron that contributes to overall intake. Together, these minerals help your muscles contract properly, repair efficiently, and stay supplied with energy and oxygen. By adding a small daily portion of mineral-rich seeds to your meals, you give your body essential tools that help transform movement and protein intake into real, lasting strength. One of the most overlooked parts of staying strong as you get older is that muscles don't work alone. They depend on healthy joints, sturdy bones, and resilient connective tissues like tendons and ligaments to actually turn strength into smooth, pain-free movement. You can have decent muscle mass, but if your knees ache, your hips feel stiff, or your shoulders are tight and uncomfortable, you're naturally going to move less. And when movement drops, muscle strength follows. That's why supporting the tissues around the muscles is just as important as feeding the muscles themselves, and certain seeds offer nutrients that help do exactly that. Sesame seeds are a great example because they're rich in calcium. Most people think of calcium only in terms of bone health, but it's also essential for muscle contraction. Every time a muscle fiber shortens to create movement, calcium is released inside the muscle cell to trigger that action. If calcium intake is consistently low, both bone strength and muscle performance can suffer. Strong bones also provide the solid framework your muscles pull against. When bones are weaker, the risk of fractures increases, which can lead to long periods of immobility and rapid muscle loss. Adding calcium-rich foods like sesame seeds helps support both the structure and function of your musculoskeletal system. These tiny seeds also contain copper, a trace mineral that plays a role in forming collagen and elastin. Collagen is a major component of tendons and ligaments, the tough but flexible tissues that attach muscles to bones and stabilize your joints. As we age, collagen production naturally declines, and connective tissues can become less resilient. This can show up as joint instability, stiffness, or a higher risk of strains. Getting enough copper, along with other supportive nutrients, helps your body maintain stronger connective tissue, which means your muscles can transmit force more effectively and safely. Flax seeds contribute in a different but equally important way. Their omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation not just in muscles, but in joints as well. Stiff, inflamed joints can make even simple strength exercises uncomfortable, which discourages the very movements that keep muscles strong. By supporting a healthier inflammatory balance, flax seeds can help ease joint discomfort and make daily movement feel more manageable. When joints move more comfortably and connective tissues stay resilient, you're more likely to stay active, maintain good posture, and perform strength-building movements with proper form. That consistent, comfortable movement is what allows muscles to stay engaged and functional over the years, creating a strong, stable body that supports independence and confidence in everyday life. One of the most encouraging things about supporting muscle health after 70 is that it doesn't require extreme diets or complicated routines. In fact, some of the most powerful changes come from very small habits done consistently, and adding seeds to your daily meals is a perfect example. You don't need large portions for them to make a difference. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons a day of mixed seeds can steadily provide your body with key nutrients that support muscle maintenance, energy, and overall resilience. As we age, appetite often decreases and large meals can feel overwhelming or uncomfortable. This is where seeds are especially helpful. They're compact but nutrient-dense, meaning a small amount delivers healthy fats, minerals, fiber, and plant compounds without requiring you to eat a lot of volume. That makes it easier to meet your nutritional needs even on days when you don't feel like eating much. Over time, this steady intake helps prevent the gradual nutrient gaps that can contribute to muscle weakness and fatigue. The real magic, though, is in consistency. Muscles respond best to regular signals that tell them they are still needed. That signal comes from 2 directions: movement and nutrition. When you do simple strength-focused movements like standing up from a chair multiple times, carrying groceries, using light hand weights, or working with resistance bands, you create small challenges that encourage your muscles to stay active. When those efforts are supported by a daily supply of minerals, healthy fats, and antioxidants from seeds, your body has the raw materials it needs to repair and maintain muscle tissue. Because the portions are small, seeds are easy to work into foods you already enjoy. Stir them into oatmeal or yogurt in the morning, blend them into a smoothie, sprinkle them over soup or salad, or mix them into soft foods like applesauce or mashed vegetables. These little additions don't change your meals dramatically, but they quietly upgrade the nutritional value day after day. Over weeks and months, that adds up. This steady approach also helps support energy levels. Healthy fats and fiber from seeds slow digestion slightly, which helps keep blood sugar more stable. When energy is steady, you're more likely to stay active throughout the day instead of feeling drained and sitting for long periods. Regular daily movement, even at a gentle level, is one of the strongest protectors against muscle loss. By focusing on small, repeatable habits like adding seeds and keeping your body moving in simple ways, you build a foundation that supports strength, balance, and independence over the long term, making healthy aging feel more achievable and less overwhelming.